With just 5 uploads, I managed to monetize a YouTube channel in less than 10 days. And the crazy part is, I did it with no team and only using AI. So in today's video, you're gonna learn exactly how you can create a channel just like mine using only AI tools. That way you can scale to $1,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month. Here's the channel right here, 6-figure explainer. And as you can see, I had my first upload March 16th and it got monetized on March 25th. And that took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 uploads. Now, if you go to my channel, you can see my very first upload actually got 233,000 views. Now, of course, it didn't make a lot of money because a lot of the time that it had those views was before the channel got monetized. But on a simple video like this, here are my stats if you want to look through them. But this video is completely generated with AI. If you want to see, I can actually press on the video and I'll just play the first little bit.
Level 1, the junior engineer. You got the offer. 6 months of interviews, 4 rounds of coding challenges.
So you could see it's an AI script and AI voiceover, and it's just AI 2D animation, or not even animation, they're kind of just still images with some extra to it. So how did I actually make this video and how did I find this niche? Well, step 1 is finding the niche. So first I'm going to explain how you can find a niche that will succeed just like this one did. So the idea I want to go over is called a niche format. Now everybody knows what a niche is, right? It's the topic of your videos. And in this case, it's like finance, or like tech jobs, right? And this in itself could be a good niche, but what a lot of people realize is the niche isn't what helps you blow up on YouTube, it's actually the format. So the format tells you if your videos are gonna get views or if they're not gonna get views. All that the niche is gonna do is pretty much tell us the audience. So I know people who probably have tech jobs or are interested in tech jobs will watch this video, but that doesn't mean that the video will get views. So how can I know if it'll get views? Well, we gotta choose a format. So how do we choose a format? Let's check it out. So if I go on this website, TubeGen, which has a niche finder, you don't have to use this site. I just wanna show this is how I find competitors. So you can actually search this channel and press similar channels. Didn't mean to press copy style. So you press similar channels and you can see there are other channels. Let's just open up these similar channels. And you can see that these aren't in the same niche, right? This one is about war. This one is about private wealth and private equity. And this one is about different jobs overall. Now, what's the similar thing about all 3 of these? It's the format. You could see your life as blank with the same type of thumbnail formats as well. So all we need to do is find a format that works. So the format is it's your life as X. Now, the channel I want to base mine off of, I saw another channel very similar to this one. So in this case, we took the format your life as, and we know YouTube is pushing this format. So now we just need a niche that no one's done before. So right now we have private equity, right? We have private equity, and that's filling in this X here. And then the other channel that we saw was doing jobs. So I mixed these 2 together pretty much, and I got a different outcome. Pretty much I mixed this finance idea with jobs, and I did tech jobs specifically. So this is how we came up with the niche idea. Pretty simple. If what I just showed you feels like something you already want to do, but you just need someone to guide you, that's exactly what my private community is for. Anthony came in new to YouTube, made over $50,000 with his first AI YouTube channel, and then bought himself an AMG. Matt started just a month ago, and he's already at $23,000 in his first 30 days. These aren't outliers. This is what happens when you have the framework and you actually execute. The link is in the description. Apply, we'll hop on a call with you, we'll map out your first channel with you and see if this is the right fit. If you're serious, go do that now. Otherwise, let's keep building. Now, the next idea is, well, how do we come up with the videos? We have the niche, now how do we come up with the videos? Well, once again, I'm using TubeGen, and I want to preface that this is my tool, but at the end of the day, you can actually watch what I'm about to show you here and either use this tool if you so please, or you can actually copy these steps using whatever other method. So the order of creating the video is gonna be the same no matter what you're using. I personally just use this tool. So pretty much all you need to do is go into the niche finder here, and we could take this channel like BizLife POV and paste in their channel. And then all we have to do is press on copy style. Now that's doing a lot of stuff on the back end, so all you really have to worry about is simply pressing the button, but it's literally downloading everything on their channel, all their thumbnails, all their scripts, everything. So now if we go to the styles tab, you can see that we have this channel. It shows the word count, the name, the reference videos for the script, everything. The next step is you're just gonna create a video. So like I said, you don't have to use TubeGen. So when creating a video, the first step is gonna be coming up with the title, right? So if we press here on the BizLife POV, it's gonna make a video in this style. Without TubeGen, you would just go into the next step of creating your title. So you can actually generate a title from your style. So if we press generate, it's gonna generate a title that's similar to the outlier videos or the best performing videos from that style. So pretty much this is the tab you get. You can generate titles, scripts, voiceovers, visuals, soundtrack, thumbnail, description, all in this tool. And you can also do all this separately. Just having this here makes it easier for me because then I can go in order. So let me actually show you my videos because I actually have these projects in here. So if we go to my channel, we could take something down here, right? We have some of these videos down here. And you can see I have some archive projects. But we can take this video right here because this project I still have saved. So your life is every electrical engineer ring. So you can see here the stats on the video. Here's the CTR, the AVD, and this is the project for it. So we can actually open the project and everything will be saved in here. So I actually generated the title by pressing generate from style and press on this generate button. Then it moves over to the script and now we have our title right here. Now, if you want to paste in your own title or write your own, you definitely can. But here's the title. I turned on web search to make sure the script was accurate. And simply, I hit the generate button, right? I'm not going to regenerate over my script, but you could see it gave me this script right here. Here is my script for my video. If you see, it starts with level 1, the fresh graduate, blah, blah, blah. And pretty much the whole thing's generated with AI. I'll be honest, I didn't even review it. That's how much AI can do for you here. Now, the next step is making the voiceover. So simply, once you have your voiceover, you just press the generate button here, and then it generates a voiceover, so we can listen to it.
Level 1, the fresh graduate. You just got your...
And that's what it sounds like. You can see if we actually go and open this video, it should sound exactly the same.
Level 1, the fresh graduate.
And that's simply because obviously this is from our project. So the next thing I did is I went over to the visuals tab here. And you might be wondering, well, how do you have all this? It's because it's already generated. So I can actually go back to the settings and show you the project settings I did. Pretty much I selected this images button and I was using Nano Banana for the images. So I selected the Nano Banana 1K and then I used the 2D art style. The only other thing I did is I turned on the smart overlays, auto charts and auto headers. What does this do? This number one, if it detects there's a header like level 1, it'll make that header in the visuals. And number 2, if there's like a chart about data, it'll make a chart automatically as well. So that's simply all I did. I hit generate and that took us to this tab. So now we have level 1, the fresh graduate. We can actually go in the header settings and you can even like change some stuff in here. For example, you can change what the header says. You can change the font. You can change the animation to typewriter, for example, where it does typewriter like this. You can change the color of the text in the background and the size. So it lets you can actually change a lot of this stuff here. And so far, if this TubeGen application is interesting you, you can actually go in the link in the description. I have a referral code where you get 3% off your first month. I think it's a super useful tool. It obviously pays itself off if you get monetized. But anyways, pretty much here's how it looks. You have level 1 and then your images just follow your script. And if we scroll and scroll, there will be a chart here. So for example, you apply to 47 jobs. So it shows here, no response, 47 applied. So you applied to 47 jobs, 46 didn't respond. So it's showing this chart for both parts of there. Here's another chart, your salary. So it's just creating charts. And then every time if we scroll, it's just images based on the script. And then every time we scroll, if we have a header or we have a chart, it automatically detects it. So I didn't put those there. It literally automatically did it. There was no actual human work. I didn't go edit any of these. These charts automatically applied here. And then now we're at level 2, which we have our next header. And once again, you could mess with these settings. So pretty simple. If I scroll, we have all of these images. It mass generated this. Literally just from going to settings, images, and having these settings and generating, it generated all of that. Now, the next thing I actually did was make a soundtrack, music. So if I actually play this video, you can hear there's music in the background. I'll play it so you can hear it.
Level 1, the fresh graduate. You just got your bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. You have a diploma.
And pretty much the soundtrack just goes with the theme of the video. So you can see segment 1 is from 0 to 2 minutes, then 2 minutes to 4, depending on the mood. So it automatically generates all this, and then it generated a 20-minute soundtrack. That's the same length as our voiceover. Then the thumbnail I even made in here, we went to manual mode. We put in a thumbnail right here. I just wrote change never free to works forever. And then boom, now I have this thumbnail. This one I originally generated before. I made an edit before. But it doesn't show every single piece of history here. So I actually generated this originally, then just changed the text, and this is the thumbnail we generated. So I literally generated the script, the title, the voiceover, the visuals, the thumbnail inside TubeGen, and that's for all of the videos on this channel. Then we can even go to the description, and you can see it automatically puts the hashtags, the description of the video with keywords, and it puts all the timestamps. So if we go to this video, we press the description, you could see this description, once again, it's the same. Like, I think at this point, I don't need to overanalyze. Like, this is very clearly the project I made the video in. And if we actually look at the channel, we had our first upload, and we got a huge spike in views it took a little bit to actually get monetized. But you can see with monetization, we started off $9.30 and it went up, literally just up, all the way to $119. It's going down a little bit, but the goal is to get this to stabilize around 100 a day. But even if this is making like 2-3K a month, I'm uploading around every other day on average. And each video takes me somewhere between 30 minutes to an hour. So 45 minutes, if I'm making even 4 videos a week, that's like less than 4 hours of work, obviously. So let's say I'm working 3 hours a week on this channel. So monthly, 12 hours on the channel for an additional, let's say 2K per month. Certainly worth my time, especially because that's 12 hours per month, right? Not per week. So this isn't the only channel I'm running. So the goal here is this is just another channel I monetize with TubeGen. At this point, I think this is the 12th or 13th I monetize just using AI. And the thing is, it's obviously not just me. YouTube is being taken over by AI. If you guys don't know, 87% of creators are now using AI for at least some part of their video, whether it's the title of the script or like a channel like this where it's literally everything. So if I were to go back and let's say I wanted to do this from scratch, how would I do it? Well, you can either use a niche finder, but like I said, I don't want to super promote TubeGen. That's just how I make the process. So there is a niche finder here that has like ultra filtering, but you can even do this and do niche research without using TubeGen. So I'll show you guys now. I'll go on an incognito tab. You can see I'm not signed in. It will actually even pull up one of my own YouTube videos. So we'll pull up the video with the most views. Then let's go in incognito and search it. So we have a faceless video to start off with. So let's press on this. And then the goal is to go on the sidebar here and look for another channel that's not the same channel that doesn't have a check mark. So you can see like this channel is a check mark. That means it's probably old. We want newer channels. So the career machine, let's press on this one. Okay. So this one you can see has 3,000 subscribers. And the goal is to kind of keep clicking through until we find a channel that's really good to replicate. So this one you can see it's kind of dying off. Not good. Let's keep going then. I want to try and also look for one that's like in a different niche. I don't want to bubble myself into just like tech, POV, life as type videos. So let's go to this one, Master POV. It's 2 days old. So let's open his channel. How's his channel doing? Here. So we can go back to the home tab and it should start recommending us videos now. So you could see Human Decode. Let's open this channel. This channel has 12,000 subscribers. They started a little bit ago, but recently their videos have been doing really, really good. So let's next press on this video and we're going to keep going down this little rabbit hole and looking for videos on the side that are a few weeks old. So ladder theory, right? Now this has 9,000 subscribers. We're getting closer to what we're looking for. 3 weeks old, 9,000 subscribers. Looks like they're already making money. So let's take this channel. If we go into TubeGen, we can actually search up to see, are they monetized? So yes, this guy is monetized. We can even do similar channels and see who the competitors are in this space. So we have Chill Guy, all these people here. And it looks like there's actually not much competition. So even this would be a good niche. So let's paste in his channel here. Now the next thing you want to do is sort by popular here and identify pretty much what is the format here. So every level of car mechanics career, every level of life as a welder, every level of a skyscraper iron worker career, right? So what are we going to do here? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to identify the niche format. So very simply, the first thing we want to identify is what's the repeating variable, right? The repeating variable is going to be the format. So it's every level of blank. Okay, so every level of X, and then it's career, right? Now in this case, it looks like they're doing more like physical labor jobs. Okay, so their category is like physical labor. This is their format. Every level of X career in physical labor. So the format itself is the every level of X, and that's the variable that changes. That's how they have different video ideas each time. Then the niche is physical labor career. So what we want to keep is the green, right? The yellow, this is going to be video idea, so this has nothing to do. But what do we want to change? Let's highlight this in red. We want to change this. People clearly like the idea of this physical labor. So they like the idea of something physical. So I could do something like every level of cave diver, for example, like something physically dangerous. That's clearly why people are pressing on the videos. It looks like dangerous, like you're under the car. Like this one, you're kind of walking on a skyscraper. So we could do every level of cave diver. So in this case, our niche would be physically risky. So we could do things like cave diver as our topic. We could do like free soloer, like somebody that climbs things without any harnesses. We could do like scuba diver and pretty much anything that's dangerous. So that's how we come up with the idea. And that's exactly what I did for my channel that's having success right now. From there, we would go ahead and we would copy the style because we want to copy their writing style, copy everything. But instead of using the title generator, we would simply come up with our own titles like this. We would just write down as many as we can. So cave divers dangerous, free soloing's dangerous, scuba diving's dangerous, and just think of any hobby that's dangerous. Because right now they're doing physical jobs that are dangerous. Think of any hobby that's dangerous. And then from there, the style is copied. So now it would be in our style tab here. And then pretty much what you would do is you would do exactly what I showed in the video, where you'd create the video, you'd press on the style, and then instead of generating a title, you'd put your own in, and then you just generate the script, the voiceover, the visuals, everything, and then you can get your videos uploaded and have success just like I did. That's the 4-step system: niche, setup, automation, upload. $112,000 in 90 days on this channel, and students hitting $20, $40, even $50,000 months. And a discount to TubeGen is in the link in the description if you want to start building alongside me. And now if you're thinking, actually, I do want somebody to go through and guide me with every step of the process, then the link to join my community is below as well. Apply, book a call, and then we'll move forward. I'll see you in the next one.